Hello there, welcome back. So I'm back. I took a little break. I did make one video in my kitchen, but I never did anything with it. So that might appear at some point, or I might do it over. I'm on my way to Italy again, going to Calabria. I'm flying ITA Airways, ITA, Italian. A flight is already delayed. Got an email this morning saying that it was delayed 30 minutes. So it's going to be an adventure. So this video is going to be ITA. So just to let you see what ITA looks like. I was able to upgrade. I was able to bid on an upgrade and my bid was accepted. So I'll explain all that once I get settled. Here comes my Uber. All right, I just checked in the ride from the airport, to ride to the airport. Bay Area. They had one of the lanes closed on the bridge. I don't know if that was the reason for the backup, but it took us forever. It took me longer to get to the airport than it will take me to get from Rome to Reggio di Calabria. All right, so I just checked in. There was nobody there. And surprise, she told me that I can use the lounge because I'm in business class, which is not what I was told when I spoke to the agent when I called. They have one agent apparently at ITA that answers the phone. All right, I'm going to go through security and then I'm going to tell you all about this flight. All right, well, I got here early. 3 hours early. It's a good thing. I left early. There's traffic and then there was nobody here yet, but security was a mess. All right, so I'm looking for the lounge to see if they're gonna let me use it. So let me tell you about this ticket. ITA. Used to be Alitalia. So it's the new incarnation of Alitalia. So apparently a lot of European airlines do this now. So you buy your ticket, right? And then you can bid on an upgrade. So I got premium economy. Premium economy on these flights is like first class on a domestic flight. So bigger seats, I think you get better food. It's more comfortable, but no lie flat. And this is a 14-hour flight. So I really wanted to be able to sleep. So I bid for business class. There's a little slider to make your bid and it tells you your bid is poor, good, excellent. So I just went for the middle, good, 1,200 euros. Thanks to, the dollar's weak now. So, and it's more than $1,200. I checked, you can go in and pretend you're gonna do a new reservation. You could check to see how full business class is. It was about half full. And ChatGPT told me it was a solid bid. But then just to be sure, it said you can boost your bid for another 125 euros. So I did that. So I found out on Friday that I got my bid was accepted on this flight. And then also on the next flight. Not as important. It's only an hour and 15 minutes. But coming back, I definitely want to get upgraded on that flight because the check-in is different. So that's it. ITA has no lounge. So it's Club SFO. The sky is running very strangely. Club SFO lounge. And the agent told me that I can use it because I have business class. So we'll see. Because when I called ITA and spoke to Elena, or whoever the agent is, she said that even though I'm upgraded, my amenities or whatever match the original class of service. So it's not what the agent here, the gate agent or the check-in agent told me, because I was also asking about weight limits. So 23 kilos for premium economy. She said it was like 35 kilos for business class. I'm planning on buying some pasta and whatever else I can squeeze in there. All right, so that's the deal. So I'm going to check out the lounge. If not, I think this terminal that I'm in, Terminal B, has better food. So I'll just grab something to eat here. Here's the club. And then head over to my gate. And then I'll show you the flight. I'm not going to bore you with the whole flight. I'll just show you what it looks like inside. All right, here's the club. Let's see. All right, so that was not right. So now I'm going back to A, Virgin Atlantic. I couldn't really hear what she was saying. I should have asked her to repeat it. I have a feeling I'm going to get back and they're just going to say no. All right, so Virgin Atlantic, theoretically, is my lounge on the 5th floor. All right, so I'm here in the Virgin Atlantic Lounge. I just got chicken tikka masala. It's nice, and then I added a salad. And I have a Negroni coming. Charging my phone, since I'm still here. So definitely worth the little extra that I paid to have this perk. Alright, I'm on the flight. I'm in the bathroom because my cabin is really packed tight. Somebody's trying to get in. Oh god, there's people. It's driving me crazy already. So anyway, it's really tight. The seat's okay. Not that big. Not that fancy. So I'll show you, but I'm not going to talk.
Was this one, right?
Addestrato per fornirvi tutta l'assistenza in caso di necessità.
Our crew is perfectly trained to assist you in any situation.
Vi auguriamo un piacevole volo a bordo di ITA Airways.
We wish you a pleasant flight aboard ITA Airways.
Can't eat all this food. Alright, back in the bathroom. So much food. I ordered a cheese plate for my dessert. I told her to cancel it because it was just way too much food. So the meal service was nice. Choice between two different appetizers, two different pastas, two different secondi. So I got bresaola, which I thought was brajol. It was a piece of meat that was wrapped around a soft cheese with some grated lemon rind. It was nice. Pasta puttanesca, which was okay, and then beef with some potato something, I don't know what, and Swiss chard. And then I told her to cancel the cheese plate. Stuffed. Not a whole lot to watch, so I'm watching the bird cage. It's so funny. And then I'm gonna try to sleep in a little bit. So it's a good flight. I'm enjoying it. So we have an hour and 15 minutes. I slept a little. Very uncomfortable seat here. But anyway, I slept a little. Watched a couple movies, and breakfast is here. So we got an omelet, bacon, some fruit, yogurt. Coffee is on the way. So we landed, had to wait for them to pull up the stairs and then take a bus. Now I'm going through passport control. Had to walk all the way through the airport, through duty free to get here. My flight leaves in 12 minutes. There's one agent here taking care of us. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Alright, it's 1:17. My gate is all the way at the end. It took forever to get through passport control because Giuseppe was talking instead of stamping passports. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Alright, missed my flight. So there was a very stern man sitting there, Mr. Capra. He said, "You're late." I said, "Yeah, well, my flight was delayed 30 minutes, and passport control was slow, and also they made us take a bus." It's like fucking stupid. So now I have to go to the transit desk, and there's another flight this evening. I thought they were just... I thought they were calling my name. All right. Travel's an adventure. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking, giving me an hour to make a connection and then cutting it in half, putting all these obstacles between me and my gate. I have to go all the way back now to A33. Fuck. Oh my God, what a zoo. I wish I could have filmed it. Slow as molasses. Everybody's yelling. People are trying to jump in line. So she put me on another flight. Meanwhile, she started helping the guy behind me. Completely ignored me. She just printed the boarding pass and handed it to me. I guess I'm done. So I'm looking for the airport lounge. My flight leaves at 9:30 tonight. So it's a good thing I paid extra for this business class seat, whatever it is, on this 1 hour flight, because it means I get to hang out in the lounge. I'm kind of hoping that they have a shower. I'm sweating. I have a clean shirt in my bag, so I might change. All right, it's 3 o'clock here in Rome. No idea what time it is. Back home. I have no idea how long I've been flying, but let's see, 1:15. According to my original plan, I should already be in my B&B. I'm not. So I'm in the ITA lounge, ITA lounge. It was really crowded when I got here. Not a whole lot of places to sit, but I found one chair, so I took a shower, which was very nice. And then just found one chair. And then this little booth opened up, which is very nice. I may have forgotten to bring my adapters with me. So at some point I need to go down, look for an adapter in the airport, maybe an ATM. So I'm not going to stay here forever. It's not the most comfortable lounge. I got some food, some salami and cheese, some pasta. It's not good. And wine. But I'm showered. I don't feel terribly exhausted, but what an ordeal this has been. Gotta say, kind of rethinking this whole Italy thing. I don't know, we'll see how this trip goes, but compared to Japan, this never would have happened. And if it had, then I would have really been taken care of at the transit service desk or whatever. Instead, it was like a fucking zoo. I mean, really crazy. People yelling, people pushing. Alright, so that's my report so far. I guess I'm going to keep this going until I get to my Airbnb. I don't know. Or maybe I should just end it here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to end it here. So that was the flight. So, as I said, I booked premium economy. I looked at the premium economy seats on my flight. They're a little bit bigger. They're two and two. 222, I guess, 232. Didn't look very comfortable for a 12-hour flight, but better than regular economy. So I booked premium economy, and then I bid on an upgrade. The business class cabin was still, there were quite a few empty seats, so I probably didn't need to boost my bid, but I wanted to make sure I got a seat. in the end, probably was cheaper than booking business class up front. And if it wasn't cheaper, at least the thing I liked about it was that I was able to spread the cost out. So I made my initial reservation, and then when my bid on this trip was accepted, my credit card was charged, and then for my return, if my bid is accepted, my credit card will be charged then, and that will be in a different credit card statement. So it's spread out. So it's a little bit more affordable that way. You're not laying out a bunch of money all up front. And then the nice thing is that you get the lounge. So, silver lining here, because my flight was delayed and I'm stuck in the airport, I have lounge access. So, alright, so that's it. That is ITA Airways. I don't know. Alright, so stay tuned for my adventures in Calabria. Ciao for now. Bye.